guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very exciting guest, Kim Kardashian West, looking gorgeous.
Thanks to her.
Thank you. We're both actually coming out with something, so it was awesome. We got to use each other's products today on each other. We're using one of my new eyeshadows, and we're using the new
Contour and highlight kit.
Yes, contour and highlight kit.
Then we're using the Katie and Desi.
Yes.
Their eyeshadows.
This is our baby as well. We're so
I'll
excited
take a peek
about
and
it.
I'll show you guys.
Yes.
This is like heavenly.
They're like the go-to eyeshadows when you want like a really pop-in eye. So we're both excited about our new launches and we're gonna show them in the video. So I'm gonna be doing Kim's makeup today and she's also gonna be showing me her contour techniques with the powder contour kit. Should we just get right into the video? Let's go.
Dorothy, I can't see you. Is she there?
Yeah, she's on her iPad.
Oh.
She's swiping.
Hey girl. Are you watching Mama?
She's actually gonna produce this whole thing, direct it, let us know what we're doing.
Yes. Tell us if we're doing anything wrong, North, okay? Thumbs up, subscribe.
Yeah,
okay.
She did. She went like this. She's so freaking cute. First, we're gonna start off by moisturizing your skin so that it's all nice and glowy, even though your skin's kind of already glowing.
This is like my old throwback.
I love this.
I
Have you
used
tried
to
the
use
new one?
that.
It's like the
No.
gold light, so it has more of like a goldy reflect, whereas the other one had a little bit more of like a pinky undertone. But yeah, this one is everything. It's so nice.
Wow, I haven't used that in so long.
I love it so much.
Every time I do a tutorial, I just go home and go makeup shopping. I feel like I haven't updated my products in a while.
It's
and
like
then I
once
get
you
so
find what you
inspired.
like,
I know.
you kind of just stick to it, and I do that too.
Totally.
And it's funny because even if I've tried something and it didn't really work for me, if I see somebody use it on YouTube, I'm like, I want to use that too, you know? So I remember a long time ago, there was the Midori event, and you wore that green dress that was like photographed everywhere. I met you there. That was the first time I ever met you.
Was that in Miami or was that
No, it was
in LA?
In LA.
Green Gucci velvet
That
dress.
was such a beautiful dress.
Thank you. I still have it.
Do you keep all the dresses? You do, huh?
I do.
Where do you keep them? Does she have storage
I
somewhere?
have a storage facility that I keep. I have even like some of my old Hervé Leger dresses when I was so obsessed.
Throwbacks.
Yeah.
Everybody was obsessed. I always keep things that like give me good, great memories. You know, like clothing pieces, you just can't get rid of them. So you're just like, no, I want to keep that memory.
Yeah.
Even though Steven always tells me I need to clean out the closet. I was like, it's sentimental. I can't clean it out, you know?
I know. You just have to have like a different closet for it.
Well, I think he's upset because it's in his closet.
Oh.
And then I
That
have
could be a problem.
Yeah.
Separate,
Who has a bigger closet, you or Kanye?
You know what? I bet his archive is bigger because he keeps everything, but he keeps it separate, like totally outside of the house.
Since we're doing more of a smoky look, I think I'm gonna do the eyes first.
I'm so excited to use your new eyeshadows.
No. It's crazy that the first person I'm ever putting the eyeshadows on, other than, you know, the immediate team, is Kim. That's
I'm so excited.
crazy to me.
Hey, North, do you want to do my makeup next? Yeah.
Ooh. What if she does a better job than me? Speaking of North, what age do you think that you'll start letting her wear makeup?
Probably 12.
That's, I think, when I started wearing makeup, 12.
Yeah, that's when I started to get into it. And then when I was like 14, my dad got me makeup lessons and they videotaped it and showed us how to put on liner and lashes. They were really just into actually contour and concealer. It was like all like kind of nude, monochromatic.
Which
in
is
high
so
school.
appropriate now.
Yeah, it's like so my vibe and probably why I like the kind of makeup that I like.
I have a lot of regrets of like the bright turquoise eyeshadows
That's
that
all
I would wear.
Bright turquoise, and I would match it with like bright turquoise clothes.
I will top you one, and I actually matched it with turquoise contacts.
No
It
way.
was so bad.
I
no.
matched it with turquoise like hair clips that were these flowers. It was so
But I think it was like in though, you know?
It was very
We were cool back then, so.
2000.
I'm just cleaning up a little bit under the brows, and then we're gonna do a base.
I am debating dyeing my hair blonde, and everyone's like, you should do your hair like Desi's color.
Oh, really? It's funny that we always want to just change up our hair so often, you know?
I know, and it's so hard.
I tried going dark, and I don't know, I just didn't feel myself, but I love dark hair so much that I wanted it to work.
Color really, really works on you. And then
Thank
it's like
you.
hard to get the perfect color again.
Yeah. It is, and it's like all about matching to your skin tone. Because somebody once told me that anybody can be blonde, but it has to be the right undertone, which not a lot of people get right. I look back at some of my blondes, and it was super orange.
Yeah.
And I looked all one color.
I did this one, and it was really orangey. It's just such high maintenance. I want to do it like more like the whitish, platinum-y.
Oh yeah, I love when you wear platinum too. How hard was that one?
So hard. I think I'm going to do it though.
What did you enjoy the most out of creating makeup products?
For me, I wanted to start with probably the hardest product. I just got into cream contour like 2 years ago, just from me wanting a lighter look. And I know people probably associate contour with having to be really heavy, and I see a lot of like makeup. It's funny because I see the consumer saying, oh my gosh, this is so easy. This is great. And then I see like the makeup gurus want more shimmer. And I'm like, it's not like pigmented enough. I really wanted it for the consumer to be really user friendly.
Yeah.
To show people like, okay, contour is not that scary and you don't have to go that heavy. And if you want to go heavier, put powder on top and layer it. But like, let's go really...
Just enhancing the features, not so.
Exactly. And so I think just my most like proud moment was just seeing so many people that typically wouldn't use contour get into it and really love it and fall in love with the process. And just when you work so hard on like creating a formula and you change it so many times and you want it to be a certain way.
When you finally get a sample back and it's the right formula, you're so
excited.
Happy.
And learn a lot from like talking to people, and I love getting people's feedback, positive or even negative. I love the like seeing people open the product for the first time and using it and seeing it. I get so into it.
I can't wait for that, like the feeling of that.
Yeah.
Like,
or when you see people out and they're wearing your shadow, it'll be like the best feeling.
All right, I'm going in with the Mario palette here. Taking a nice neutral shade for a transition color. It's so pretty.
Do you edit your videos yourself?
I used to always edit all my videos, and now Steven helps me edit them. When I first started YouTube and I watched people make YouTube videos, I thought, I was like, oh, how nice it must be just to film a makeup look. And I didn't think it was that hard. I was like, wow, that must be so nice and easy. But there's so much more that goes into it behind the scenes.
So much more.
Just like even getting the right lighting. When I first started, I had like the Incredible Hulk lighting, and I looked so green. I look back at the videos.
So funny.
I would tell Steven, I'm like, I don't know what it is, but I think I'm green. And he's like, no, I promise you you're not. Years later, he goes back to my video and he's like, yeah, you're were really green. Yeah, sorry about that. But it's nice having him help me now.
That's so cool.
My brother helps me take pictures now too. So it's
So
like we're just
cute.
like a little family unit. We were gonna do bronze, but then we changed it up last minute. We want to do something a little bit more smoky. So I'm just swirling like a deep dark brown shade on the outer V of the eye. Just circular motions. Have you ever gotten your makeup done at a MAC counter?
Yeah, I
You
used to
have?
go all the time. I lived right behind a MAC store in Robertson. So I'd walk over there and get my makeup done.
I used to always go to the MAC counter to get my makeup done.
That was the best.
Yeah. I got my prom makeup done there.
I did too.
You did?
Yeah.
What kind of look did you do?
I did kind of like this purpley smoke.
So did I.
No
Purple
way.
was the thing, though.
Yeah, that was my boyfriend's prom, and then for my actual prom, I did a burgundy look.
Good old days. I remember my dad was like, you look very pretty, but you just don't look like yourself. I was like...
Yeah, my dad used to freak out. That's why he got us the makeup lessons. He's like, you girls are going to have to learn to do this right.
That's nice that your dad did that. My dad still, till this day, is like, when I show up with no makeup, he's like, oh, this is exactly how I like you.
Oh,
No makeup.
that's sweet.
What's your favorite type of makeup?
If I could wear one look for the rest of my life, it would definitely be really sleek, straight hair with like a really matte, like chiseled, probably like a cut crease, but all nude tones.
I love that too. People always tell me that I just always do bronzy looks, but that's just what everybody actually really loves to wear that.
I know. I remember when I did the collab with Kylie for the lips, they're like, 4 nudes? Why are you doing 4 nudes? And I'm like, that's all I wear. And there's lots of shades of nudes.
There is, and people don't realize that it's like every skin tone really needs a different type of nude. I mean, there's a lot that are universal, but for my skin tone, I have a lot of olive, so it's hard for me to find a nude that just like always works every day, and that's not too light or too dark.
Having it be too light is really frustrating because it just will completely ruin the look. What nude do you use?
Well, we created nude lipsticks as well, like regular lipsticks. So I've been using those. But before that, I think I always mixed peach stock with like something darker, just whatever I could find. I never really had a go-to. Before yours, what was your go-to?
Actually, this Revlon or something really cheap. But I love Charlotte Tilbury's nudes.
Oh yeah, she has good ones.
She's done a good job with her nudes.
Formula's nice too. How is it now different having a boy than a girl? I hear boys are easier, but are they not?
No, I don't think so. Because they always want to run around. It's like totally different energy. North can like lay in bed with me, and maybe it's like the age too, but she'll watch cute shows. Like the shows that he wants to watch they're just completely different. And he just wants to run around 24/7.
I like grew up with all brothers. That's all I know, like boys. So I'm always, when I picture myself having kids, I picture boys.
My advice on that is every time you want something
you get
so
the
badly,
opposite.
you get the opposite. So just go with an open mind.
Yeah. Well, if I got a girl, you know, I'd still be happy too.
One thing is I wish I could do my makeup better.
Can you do a winged liner?
Only if I had to. It
like,
doesn't, like if it's an emergency.
Like if you were the last person on the earth that you had to.
Yeah, I'm not that good at all.
I feel like if you can give yourself a wing, you're okay, because that's really hard to do. When I was younger, my mom would do her eyeliner, winged liner, liquid, in 2 seconds, and it would be the most perfect wing. I would look at her and I was like, Mom, how do you do that? And she's like, don't worry, sweetie, one day you'll be able to do it too. And every day I would just try it over and over and over again. And eventually I got good, and that's all I did was winged liner. I didn't wear any other makeup, like no brows, no mascara, no nothing. It was just a wing.
That's so
pretty.
It's with dose of color.
Yes.
I love them.
Yeah, I love them too. So these are the shadows.
Oh my god. They are so good.
I love them so much. I'm really happy with how they look, you know.
Oh, I love how this is like gray and brown.
This is the one we're going to use today. It's like a really deep brown with bluey purple reflex all over it, so it looks really sparkly.
Looks like brown.
Yeah.
Like it looks like brown
That's
and gray.
what we started with.
Mixed, like bronzy, but with glitter all at the same time.
I'm going to be using Turbo Som. By the way, we named all the eyeshadows after our dogs because that's what we do. Before you got here, we were talking about how I put Noli in school because it's a school for puppies.
No way.
And it's just the cutest thing ever. They even have like graduations and stuff.
So
But
funny.
she's gotten so much better since we started taking her there. Wow, it looks so pretty. I'm like so happy seeing it, like how much it sparkles under these lights too.
I just saw this little girl YouTuber. She was doing like her face is Ariel, and obviously her mom was coaching her through. But she looked like she was like 5 or 6 years old and was doing like full like beauty blender, like everything, full cut crease, like adding glitter on her eye, doing her brows. Like it was so crazy.
So advanced at such a young age.
Yeah. The fact that you know this at like 6 years old is wild. Is that gonna be my daughter?
She's gonna be baking. She probably already bakes. You don't even know. She's probably in there like baking. It's crazy like what an influence our moms are to us when it comes to like makeup and stuff. I'm sure that's probably why she likes it so much. I think that's who we always see at first, you know, our moms. I stole a Christian Dior lipstick once from my mom when I was little. I wouldn't say I stole it because she's my mom, but I definitely took it from her makeup bag and never gave it back to her. That's what I would say more likely. But
I actually stole lipstick once from Rite Aid.
oh, I think we've all been there. I think it was like a thing. I think I stole a lip gloss from Bath and Body Works once, and I'll never forget it.
Yeah, we didn't get in trouble. We didn't get caught. It was from Rite Aid in Malibu. I'll never forget it. It was me and Nicole Richie, and we were like 11 years old. We were like, could not believe we stole this.
You came home and you like looked at your loot and you're like, yes.
Yeah.
Just lining your lash line with a little black kohl liner. This one is Maybelline. Did you ever have like just an embarrassing makeup moment and it was like photographed or something?
All the time. I mean, I look back at how white I used to do my under eyes.
I think everybody loved that though.
I know, but it's like was so white and so crazy.
I feel like that's when you were so experimental with all your makeup that like just like shook the makeup world. I feel like you and Mario and whoever else.
We gotta like start just wearing lots of color. And
when he does do different crazier looks, it's just like the picture goes viral and every single person's always like, can you do this Kim Kardashian makeup look? Can you recreate this Kim Kardashian makeup look? What would you be doing if you weren't doing what you're doing now?
My friends and I joke all the time that I would definitely be a good publicist, but I think I would be like a forensic investigator.
Forensic investigator? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's just like what I feel like I could do really well, and I am really fascinated. Just different like trials and It's like all the kind of shows I watch.
I'm gonna be going home now and watching all that.
Oh, Dateline.
Dateline.
And you'll get like sucked in. Like sucked in.
What kind of lashes do you usually wear?
Individuals I like. I can barely put lashes on, and it's harder if the strip is like really thick.
Yeah, that's tricky. You don't need a lot. You could put like maybe if you tried the outer corner ones. Those are a little bit
just,
easier.
Like, cut up and just like do, or like those 3. You know those like individuals that come in 3s.
The little clusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like
I think I would be into that.
Easier. What's your like best skincare tip?
I love to try so many different products, and it is about trying so many different things, I think. Always having my skin moisturized.
This is like my favorite powder.
I know.
Charlotte Tilbury. It's so nice. Going back into the Mario palette and taking a nice warm toned brown shade. I love a smoky under eye.
I always put some kind of shadow on my under eye, even if it's just bronzer.
Like makes your eyes pop a lot. I love how I'm just like holding her hair. I was like a curtain. I just realized I was holding it for no reason.
I was gonna say, you can hold it. It's not mine, but it is mine, I guess. I bought it.
It's yours if you bought it.
Yeah.
Does anybody have real hair anymore?
I used to have really good long hair. Like, I'll look back at pictures and I'll be like, those are the days when I like didn't even know what hair extensions or lashes were, and it looked good. My hair's pretty good though. I just cut it really blunt, and that was really hard.
How do you blend it so well? Isn't it harder? I have a blunt haircut too.
I braid it under.
Oh, that's smart.
So like here's the blunt cut. It's just the front.
Secrets revealed.
Yeah.
This is like my number one because I know your hair's shorter, and I'm always like, how does she hide her short hairs? Because I have short hair too.
Pieces I glue it, and they're like up to here, and
so it blends really nice with the rest of it. So smart.
Yeah, but then you get this little piece right here.
Oh yeah, I have it too.
And it's like
right here. It's my little friend.
That's actually just my short hair because you can't really braid the front part. So you really have to like blend those front pieces really well.
That's honestly like I'm so happy that we like discussed that because I've always wanted to know. My hair's really blunt. I got like a pretty bad haircut. I'm always trying to find ways to blend it. Like I've been tying up my short hairs at the bottom.
Yeah, it really helps if you like braid them under.
Before straighteners were popular, did you do this? Like I would iron my hair on like an ironing board.
No. Like back in the day I knew nothing about hair. I still don't know anything about hair. Like how to do my own hair.
One time we put frizzies in my hair before doing it and it sizzled my hair all the way up. Like the oil. Yeah, my hair like sizzled and it was the front pieces. Those are like some of my biggest mistakes.
I think one time Courtney told me to use Jolene. It's like bleach, like for your arm hair, like some other like body hair. She told me to put that in my hair.
No.
And I did that, and it like made my hair orange. She really did always want to sabotage me. You should sabotage her and tell her you're gonna do her makeup really good, and then we'll like do it really bad.
Yeah.
For an event. I'm just kidding.
Give her like
mean girl.
Give her like a skull, maybe.
Are you good at Halloween makeup?
That's my favorite. I mean, that's how I got started.
That's what I love looking at on like Instagram.
I did this like melting skull last year and I loved it so much. I love these. These are like some of my favorite because they're
so pretty.
Kind of spiky. These are like the iconic lights. All right, we have something new.
This is my contour and highlight palette. This is the medium, so there's 3 different shades of this. There's a lighter one with kind of more like gray undertones, which is really good for lighter skin. And then the highlighters, this one's a more goldy tone, and then I have a more pink undertone.
So you have 2 highlights, 2 powders. And is that what you intended this for? Yeah. More of a overall
kind of like
bronze.
The sticks, how one is a little bit warmer and one is a little bit more for sculpting. And just to add a little bit more depth. Yeah. So I think a powder contour is really self-explanatory.
I think it's less intimidating, maybe.
Less intimidating, that's the word. Like, everyone's intimidated by cream contour, and I really wanted to break that mold and show people that it doesn't have to be that scary. And with the powder, I think everyone's going to love it. It's so easy to use, and it's just really warm.
Sleek and chic. It's like a soft touch, right?
Yeah.
It's matte soft touch.
It's really simple and a good big mirror. The beauty of these brushes, whether it is the one with the cream contour, you can twist the brush off, or on the other one, it's a brush and a sponge. So you can really use them however you want. If you want to add it to this one.
Oh, you can take them off.
It's the same size brush. You can use them interchangeable. This one, the more angled one, I used kind of to sculpt and even like lightly sculpt my nose a little bit. And then I use this one that kind of looks like a bigger paintbrush, like a blush brush, but I use it really just to like add the highlight and then, you know, just down the nose or wherever you want to use it.
All right, so you want me to give it a go?
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna warm up the face first with the warmer shade. Nice bronzy glow. Oh yeah, this is really nice and like sunny.
I love one of the colors in the light that I could use for me too. In the cream contour kits, I use the medium for daily, and then I'll like use the dark, some of the shades just to warm me up even darker when I'm really tan. I'm definitely this medium palette, but there is one of the colors in the light that I feel like is a really good matte bronzer that's just a really good shade.
It's so nice to have different shades like light, medium, and dark because it's hard for especially fair skin to find a good bronzer or contour. Even dark too on the darker spectrum. I want to see you do the other side so I can kind of see.
So when I do it, I just kind of like have always gone like this and overdo it and just like really kind of am aggressive with it.
I'm such a soft like
and then like with powder you can just be a little bit more messy. I think always do the middle. Sometimes if I don't want a lot of blush, like I do go higher and I obviously put more here, or I'll go like the darker color. I use my hands a lot.
She's going in. She's going in.
I guess you could be like rougher on yourself.
Yeah,
you know?
that's I think what it is. When you do someone else's makeup, you're like trying to be a little bit more delicate, but when you do it to yourself, you're just, I didn't contour today, so I could use this. So, ooh, this shade actually really ties in my crease.
So, you know, what I do is, this is probably like the total wrong thing to do, but if I put on a little too much sometimes, I'll take this brush part and I'll put a little bit of foundation on it and,
and then go in
over and just like, and then I'll take this lighter side.
I'm all like
kind of into the pinky tone. I put way too much.
I like to put a lot of bronzer on my forehead too. I feel like it like makes it look shorter or something.
That's my thing. I love a short forehead.
Me too.
See like how that's a bit oily? Mario like loves that. He like adds highlight right there.
I do that too. I like that as well.
Like just lightly there and lightly right on my chin, like right where you think people would mat it.
Yeah, I like that as well. And I always put on a lot, but then I go over it with like whatever I used too, like what you said, and then it kind of like melts it into the skin. Now you're a golden goddess. These are the collection with Kylie.
Yes.
These are all your liquid lipsticks, and they're all nudes, which I love. Thank you so much for all the nudes.
Nudes are good nude.
Nudes are the thing. Which one is your fave? Maybe this one?
Yeah, Kimberly might look better with this eye.
Oh my goodness.
So shimmery, right?
Yeah.
Is that the gold?
Yeah, I went for the gold.
Yeah. I know, I took one look at you and I'm like, you're a golden girl.
I love like gold tones. I always put the highlight up here too. I love that look.
On the brow?
Like just when it hits
the forehead.
Yeah, just like right above the brow on the forehead a little bit, because when the light hits, it looks really nice too. Oh, I like that. You kind of have like Barbie vibes right now.
I love that.
Barbie vibes.
I always love Barbie vibes. Voila. What good makeup.
Look
now
how
I can
fierce
go
you look.
Out all day looking like this eyeshadow is everything.
Thank you. I'm so happy you like it. I love that I got to do it on you.
I love it.
It like makes me so happy.
Excited. Thank you.
Makes me so happy.
Yay.
All right, guys. So this is the finished makeup look. Kim is looking beautiful.
Love this eye.
That beautiful sparkle on the eye and that perfect little peachy nude lip looks so nice. And she, of course, has a nice contour. You look great.
Thank you. Thank you. I love how you can really see like how the palette is and just how like sparkly the eye palette of yours is. Together it looks really well.
I'm a warm tone girl, so I feel like it really ties in my eye look today, which is perfect. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. I was a little nervous. Kim, you're so sweet and like chill.
Thank you.
So this was a lot of fun. August 22nd. Put it in the calendars. Put it in the books.
This is like my baby. You have no idea. Like these bronzers we've been working on for so long. These are just like the colors we've been using forever.
Well, I'm so excited for you and happy for your whole KKW launch. It's so exciting. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out the KKW line. I'll link it down below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow, North is being so quiet. What is she doing?
She's not here.
She's not here. She decided to stop directing. Do I have foundation in my, what is this? I think I, oh, shh.
You just, it's the glue.
Well, you know. I feel like we just killed it. We're like
Cute.
pros.
You're so chill.
You're so chill. No, you're chill.
You're chill.
No.